What's up, everybody all around the world? It's Silas Kingdomnaire, Kingdom Forth here, guys. And I'm coming on here, keep it short, but I'm talking about 4 steps to prospering, guys, God's way. And I want you to meditate on these 4 Bible verses that I'm about to give you. It's 4 Bible verses. It's Acts chapter 9, verse 6. It says, I want you to ask God this: Lord, what will thou have me to do? Just like it says in Acts 9. Ask God what he wants you to do. Right? Ask him, say, Lord, what do you want me to do? And then I want you to meditate on John chapter 2, verse 5, where Jesus did the miracle. He turned water into wine, right? He did a miracle, right? Jesus did a miracle. So everybody was looking for wine, but Jesus was looking for water. So in John chapter 2, verse 5, it says, whatsoever he says unto you, do it, right? And that's the thing. Whatever Jesus is telling you to do, after you ask him, Lord, what would thou have me to do? You got to do what he tells you. And then meditate on Luke chapter 5, verse 6. It says, and when they had this done, right, once they did what Jesus told them to do, then the blessing came. In Luke chapter 5, verse 6, Jesus told them he told them to cast their nets, right? So they caught a lot of fish, right? In Luke chapter 5, verse 6. And when they had this done, see, a lot of people just hear the word, but you got to do what God is telling you to do. You can't just be a hearer. And then step 4 is Psalms chapter 1, verse 3. Whatever you do shall prosper if you do these steps. You ask God what it is that I got to do, then you do it. Right? And that's me too. We gotta be doers of the word and not just hearers. You got to act on what God has told you to do. So guys, I love you, and I want you to meditate on these 4 steps to prospering, guys. Acts chapter 9, verse 6, John chapter 2, verse 5, Luke chapter 5, verse 6, and Psalms chapter 1, verse 3. Guys, I love you. I'm going to keep it short, and I just want you to meditate on those verses. And remember, don't be a hearer of the word, but be a doer. Be an action taker. Remember, whatever you do for the Lord, do your absolute best that you can do. Right? Don't settle. Right? No matter where you are in life, it could look like nothing good is going to happen for you. But the moment you feel like quitting, that's the moment you got to get up and get it. The moment you feel like you feel like everything around you is breaking down, that's the moment that you got to get up and attack. That's the moment that the winner in you or the quitter in you is going to wake up. Right? When nothing, that's when you can determine who you really are. When you're facing obstacles, when you're facing difficulties, are you going to give up or are you going to keep going? Right? Are you going to listen to what God told you to do? Are you going to obey what he told you to do? And you're going to keep going after your dream, or are you going to quit? Right? So guys, I love you. Silas Kingdomnaire, Kingdom Forth. All these videos on my YouTube, youtube.com/Silas King Music. And guys, I want you to know, God knows when you've been wrongfully used. He knows when people have done you wrong. Don't worry about anything. He's going to get revenge. He's going to take care of everything. He's going to make sure justice is served. So guys, I love you. Have a great night, and meditate on these 4 Bible verses. Acts chapter 9, verse 6, John chapter 2, verse 5, Luke chapter 5, verse 6, and Psalms chapter 1, verse 3. I love you guys, and meditate on the word today. Later.